Behold the
mighty
morning
fallen.
star, how it falls from grace
Morning star.
to this kingdom of ash and endless flames. Take warning.
Yeah. The one who was made to carry light forgot that light was never his to own. Before the dawn had learned to break, before the morning knew its name, there was a star that seemed to wake, with heaven burning in its frame. He was brilliance without blemish, beauty wrapped in blazing breath, a creature crowned with celestial splendor, a living lyric in the language of light. They called him Morning Star, not because he made the morning, but because he reflected it. And somewhere between reflection and reverence, he forgot the difference. He looked at the throne and thought, why not me? He saw the crown and whispered, why not thee? He studied glory until glory became greed. He admired the light until he wanted to be the light. And that was the beginning of his ending. Because pride has a strange mathematics. It teaches you to subtract God while multiplying yourself. It makes an angel calculate his worth until he counts himself above the one who gave him the ability to count. He became too high on his own hype to recognize the height of heaven. He didn't fall because he was weak. He fell because he was full of beauty, full of brilliance, full of ability, full of audacity, so full of himself that there was no room left for submission. He had light in his hands but darkness in his heart, a star in his chest but a storm in his soul. He wanted the throne without the truth, the crown without the covenants, the glory without God. He wanted to be first and forgot that heaven doesn't count rebellion. Morning star, how bright you were. Morning star, how far you fell. You reached for the heavens with a handful of pride, and heaven answered, not this time. You wanted the throne but lost your place. You chased God's glory and misplaced your grace. You thought you were rising, but rebellion has wings that only knows how to fall. And isn't that the tragedy? He didn't lose his light because light failed him. He lost his light because he stopped understanding where the light came from. You see, that's the danger of being gifted, the danger of being praised, the danger of being powerful. Because sometimes the very thing God gives you to make you useful can become the thing you use to make yourself worship worthy. Your talents can become tyrants. Your influence can become intoxication. Your applause can become a drug. Your platform can become a pedestal. And if you are not careful, the gifts can make you forget the giver. He had the glow, had the show, had the flow, had the heavenly status. Then came the ego. He thought he could overthrow the one who made his halo. From angel to adversary, from glory to graveyard, from heaven's herald to hell's hallmark. What a plot twist, what a tragic turn. He was made to carry fire and become consumed by it. He was supposed to illuminate, but he chose to imitate. He wanted the throne so badly that he lost his home. He wanted the crown and ended up wearing the consequences. You see, that's the irony of pride. You climbed everybody just to discover you were climbing towards a cliff. And then he fell. Not because heaven lacked mercy, but because rebellion cannot negotiate with sovereignty. The star that once glittered became a warning. The morning became morning. The light became a lesson. And the one who wanted to ascend was cast down. Past dignity, past dominion, past the place where pride could pretend it was still victory. So hear me clearly. If your gift makes you arrogant, it isn't greatness. If your influence makes you untouchable, it isn't greatness. If people applauding you makes you stop listening to God, you are not ascending. You are approaching the edge, because the greatest danger is not falling from a high place. It's becoming so proud that you cannot tell you are falling. Morning star, remember the name, not merely as the name of a falling being, but as a mirror, because every generation produces its own little stars. People who become brilliant and then become blind. People who become influential and then become insufferable. People who start with purpose and end with performance. People who wanted to serve but slowly start demanding worship. And sometimes the greatest distance between a servant and a tyrant is simply unchecked pride. So if heaven gives you light, reflect it. Don't worship your reflection. If heaven gives you influence, use it. Don't become intoxicated by it. If heaven gives you a platform, build people on it. Don't build a throne. If they call you brilliant, remember who gave you the mind. If they call you powerful, remember who gave you the breath. If they call you a star, remember, stars do not create the sun. They only shine because somewhere beyond them there is a greater light. So shine, my friend, but stay humble. Rise, my friend, but stay rooted. So lead, my friend, but remain a servant, because the brightest star can still fall when it forgets that it was never the source of its own light. Morning star, listen, you were created to reflect glory. You fell when you tried to replace it, and perhaps that's the warning hidden inside your story. Don't let the light God put in you convince you that you are the light yourself. Morning star, how was the mighty fallen?